Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing an oldie but a goodie. It is a Amazon lately video. It's been a while since I've done one. When I asked for video suggestions on Instagram a few weeks ago, Amazon lately or Amazon favorites was the #1 request, and I think it's just been a long time. And so everyone's like, Abby, don't you love Amazon? I do, guys, I sure do. I just haven't done as much on Amazon in the last year or so as I used to. I'm not exactly sure why. I think I just haven't had a need. We haven't done any home projects that have needed, you know, areas spruced up or anything, kind of have what we need in homeschool. So I haven't done a lot of extra shopping lately, which is probably a good thing, but I was able to go back through from December till now and see what fun finds I did or I had on Amazon that I would want to share with you guys. So I have some home organization stuff, a couple kitchen things, a little fashion moment for mom, and some other little bits and pieces of just some things I wanted to share with you. Most of my Amazon is just subscribe and save. So as I was scrolling back through, it was like laundry detergent, snacks, toilet paper, laundry detergent, snacks, toilet paper, like just over and over again. So here are things that are more fun than laundry detergents, snacks, and toilet paper. Okay, so this is really in no particular order. I started to try to organize things according to like kitchen, home organization, yada yada, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna pick things up and show them. So, oh, and there's one really fun thing I'm excited to share with you guys. I've actually wanted this thing for a couple of years, but I couldn't exactly justify it, and then I had an opportunity, and so I grabbed it real quick. And that might be the last thing that I show, because it's really big. Okay, so we're gonna start with some home things. So the very first thing I have here, I believe I've shown you guys in another video, are these yogurt parfait containers. These come in a 4-pack. I bought 2 of them, and these are nice for like make-ahead yogurt parfaits or smoothie bowls or overnight oats or things like that. I like to just put Greek yogurt in here with a little maple syrup, like plain Greek yogurt with maple syrup, stir it up, and then in the top here I will put berries and granola, or the kids will build theirs the night before and have it as a grab-and-go breakfast for church, for co-op days, as a snack in the afternoons. We need like a lot more high-protein snacks around here lately with all the spring training going on for various sports. And it comes with a little spoon, as long as you can keep an eye on it, because it does, especially the white ones. This little spoon is so light, it almost looks like a, you know, plastic silverware that you throw away. So anywho, this is a really neat find, and they're pretty good size. So it's got this little divided lid, so you can put things in the top and things in the bottom, and it's really convenient. So this will serve us well for the beach this summer too, I'm sure, but it's been really great for overnight oats and yogurt as our main use. So these are fun. These are a fun find. Next, in the kitchen department, I just used these, so I have to clean them still, but I pulled my bread out of them really quick to show you. I got these bread pans, these glass bread pans. I do a lot of sourdough baking, and sourdough sandwich bread specifically, I make a couple times a week because it's what we use almost every day for lunch. And the sourdough itself will, if you leave it sitting in an aluminum pan, it will like eat away at the aluminum. And so I noticed, even though I pull the bread out right away, I use parchment paper, I pull it out right away from my metal baking pans, it still wore it down over time. And so I switched to the glass pans, and I liked these ones because they came with lids as well, like rubber lids or silicone lids. So if I ever need to put anything in there that needs a lid, I can do that, and they're really good quality. And it came as a 2-pack, which is nice, because my recipe, I use the Farmhouse on Boone sourdough sandwich bread recipe. It makes 2 at a time. So those were a good find. Staying in the kitchen again still, these. Now I know this is just like a standard thing that everyone uses, cupcake liners, muffin liners, but these are a frequent order around here. We make muffins a lot, and I just think there's something to this little parchment paper cup that just has its own charm, and it makes the cupcakes or the muffins more appealing. It makes them look like it was more worth your effort than like those little paper liners. I don't know why, but I noticed that when I am using these when I'm baking, I'm like baking more frequently. It's just a pretty visual thing for me. So, and what's nice about them too is that they're taller. So if your muffins rise or like your cupcakes rise and like tend to go like flat on top of the muffin tin, that keeps it just going up. So those are fun as well and not very expensive. I don't even think that they're more expensive than when you buy the pack of like paper muffin tins from Publix. So the next thing I have here is this bread machine cookbook. Now, like I said, I do a lot of sourdough, and I do, but I also have a bread machine that I like to use when I'm making like rolls or pizza dough. I'll like throw some dough in that bread machine just to do the mixing for me, and then I can walk away from it and it like warms it to rise, do that first rise without me having to pull my KitchenAid out and keep it, you know, the timer going and all of that. But my mom had this cookbook, and so my dad has it, and he wants to, my mom and I actually had the same bread machine. Shortly before she got sick, she bought the bread machine that I had purchased, and we had decided that we were gonna learn to use them together, old school style, and we never got around to it. So my dad has my mom's bread machine cookbook, and he wants to learn how to use the bread machine, and so I wanted to teach him how to use it, but I wanted to get the cookbook for myself first before I just told him to blindly try a recipe in there. So I'm gonna pull some good recipes out of here. There's some dessert recipes, some quick breads. There's some really nice recipes in here. There's even, let me see. Yeah, there's even some sourdough breads in here. And so I wanted to learn how to use this myself so that I could use the same book to help my dad. So this has been a good one. We made a couple of the quick breads in the last couple of months here, and they turned out really good. There was one that I used like espresso powder in. It was like a coffee bread, not like a coffee cake. It didn't have like cinnamon and brown sugar, but it was like a sweet bread made with espresso. It was really good, kind of bitter. I liked it. Next, these. One of my kids takes has a autoimmune issue that they take a medication for that causes some side effects. Thankfully, we have not had to deal with the side effects. I would say we've been very blessed as far as the side effects we've dealt with. On the minor list of side effects, or the list of minor side effects, is hair thinning, and you know, like maybe some nausea, things like that. We've really not had to deal with much, but I have noticed the hair thinning, and so they take additional supplements to help with that as well, you know, that their doctor prescribed. However, I've also heard on the websites or the forums that I'm in from other moms who are dealing with the same autoimmune issue is to try these Sugar Bear hair gummies. And so I bought these, and I bought like, this one is like a sample pack. It's a small size. I thought they were kind of pricey for a full 30 count dose. It was like $30, and I didn't know if it was gonna be worth it, or if they were gonna tolerate it, or if they were even gonna like it. So I bought this little trial 14-day pack, but I've been cutting them in half because I don't think it's, I think this is maybe, yeah. I thought maybe one was maybe more for adults, and so I've just been cutting them down, and their doctor has given me the green light on this as well, so before anyone worries. But I've just been cutting them down and seeing if they like them, if they tolerate them, if it makes any improvement. And the verdict is that they are really yummy. So there's at least that. So let me know if you guys have experience with that. I was thinking about using it myself because, back in like 2021 or 2022, I got the sickness that was going around for like the second time, and I got it really, I was sick for a long time, and so about 2 or 3 months later, and I know I shared on here, my hair was falling out just from having a fever for so long. Well, this year in February, I wanna say, late January or early February, I got really sick. I got the flu, and I had a fever for like 8 straight days. It was barely, if it would break, I would get like an hour in between, and then I would get a fever again. I did not move from my bed for like 8 straight days. And here we are in April, and once again, my hair is falling out from having that flu. And so I was thinking about trying these myself as well, just to help with the growth now once it starts growing back again. Moving on from there, I will throw a snack in here for fun. If you have never had these, I know they're for kids. I love them. These are the new Primal Snackmates Kids, 7 grams of protein and only 1 gram of total sugar for each of these beef sticks or turkey jerky sticks. Are they both turkey? Chicken and turkey. Okay, so these pizza ones are so good. My kids don't actually like the pizza ones. I love them. Josie likes these as well, but my other kids all like these ones. These are on my subscribe and save. We get a lot of them every month because they're a perfect grab and go kind of snack, or if you're just looking to munch between meals. But yeah, these are really yummy. And I have to say, if you've never tried them, give these ones a go. I promise you're gonna like them. Next. Okay, let's go right here. I've got some makeup that I grabbed for myself. First of all, this Tarte Shape Tape. I've been using this for a couple of years now, but I've been buying it in a smaller size. It was almost like a trial size. I finally just bought the full size, and I like the, this is so much bigger and nice. So this has been a favorite. It lasts all day. I live in Florida where it's very hot. Things melt off. This does not. And I don't love to spend a lot of money on makeup. I'll be honest. I don't. I'm never going to be the girl who's like, oh yes, this mascara is worth $90. This is like $30-ish range, I want to say. This is worth it, especially if you have a toddler who still doesn't sleep. So at the same time that I grabbed this, I decided it was time to probably update my contour highlight combo because I was using powder and Josephine. See, here's the problem with me and even trying makeup in the first place is that I have a toddler next to me nearly 24/7, and she likes to get into my makeup and play with things while I'm getting ready. And I even bought her own like play makeup, but she wants mine. And so anything that's a powder is quickly destroyed by her. She'll grab it, she'll drop it, she'll like smush it. So anyway, I've got to keep things that are like not gonna fall apart if I drop it. So I switched to almost everything like cream based so that it wasn't powders. And just being in Florida, powders tend to cake on me anyway because it's so hot, and probably has something to do with the fact that I'm literally starting to notice my skin wrinkling and things. I'm like, oh, okay, so we're at this point in life now. So I grabbed this NYX. This is the Wonder Stick dual-ended face shaping stick. So it's got a highlight on one side, a contour on the other, and I like it. This has been perfect for me and what I need. Not too much, just a little touch, and most importantly, not gonna fall apart when a toddler grabs it. And then to go along with that, Bella and her girlfriends, they all love the Rare Beauty blush, and it's a cream blush. I just don't love the price of that for me. So because again, like, I don't wear makeup every day at all. So I just grabbed this. Palladio is the brand name. And even though I've been using Bella's, I was like, I should probably get my own at this point. So I grabbed this. This is in the color Rose Cloud. And same, it's got that same type of applicator, you know, it's like a lip gloss, say. And it's perfect, just a little bit. It's just enough for me. Love this color for like this spring into summer transition where I'm getting tons of sun. So I don't want like a super like pastel pink. I like this shade. So this is perfect for me and I'm enjoying that. And then the other idea that I stole from Bella that I actually thought was worth the cost is this, I don't know, is it called Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. She has it in like a berry or a gummy bear scent and color. I just got it in vanilla, plain Jane vanilla, that's me. So I, again, used hers a couple times at night, and I was like, this is actually so good. So this, in my opinion, has been worth the investment. It's just like a lip mask you put on at night, and when you wake up, you just wipe it off. And I'm impressed because when I wake up, there is actually still something to wipe off. It hasn't all absorbed or gotten all over the place. It's a pretty good quality item. And so this is me. This is me on a palette. It's very simple. I have a very simple makeup routine, very simple skincare routine, but it was time to update everything because I have a very interested toddler. So that's about as far as beauty goes for me, but thought I would share in case you guys are simple girls like me. Okay, a couple of like house items. I host dinner for my dad, and now my sister moved down here. Most nights a week. We have like our home group one night and they go to theirs, and John and I have a date night, but for the most part during the week they're here for dinner, and I enjoy it very much. We have a very full table. There's 9 of us every night at dinner, and I just decided to use this as an opportunity to, I don't want to use the word like romanticize, like it's like a fantasy, but I want to just take the workload that the Lord has gifted me, right? This is now my ministry to my family and to my extended family, is dinner every night. We sit around the table, we have a Bible study. I'm not kidding when I say that most nights I say 6:30 for dinner, and then we actually start dinner at 7, and we're usually still sitting there at 9:30. Most everyone will sit here with coffee. Sometimes I have to go and do bath time with the little girls and things like that, but everyone sits around this table for a long time, and it is a blessing in our season of grief. And so I decided to just steward this opportunity well. So I love tablecloths and putting out pretty plates and things like that, but I decided to get these nice little linen table or napkins, and then I found these wooden napkin rings, and I have been enjoying this for many reasons. One, we go through paper napkins like crazy, and it was honestly driving me nuts because I would never remember to buy them. Then we were just using paper towels. 2, I feel like for the effort that's put into a dinner every night, I like to visually see it also look pleasing, and so switching to linen napkins and having pretty napkin rings really just adds that element of that for me. I also want my kids to have a part in it, so they know how to set the table. They know now how to fold. This is like the most simple, basic napkin folding, but they all know how to do it. Josephine the other day, I shared this on Instagram, pulled Chipotle napkins out and was sitting with me as I was folding napkins for dinner and just shoving the Chipotle napkins in the napkin rings. And I just thought it was very sweet that in her little almost 2-year-old mind, she already knows the routine of preparing for dinner. But dinner has become a sort of main event for the day in our home, and so I like putting forth that effort because you have 2 options, right? You have 2 options as a homemaker. You can be annoyed and burdened by everything you have to do, which I get in that mindset all the time, or you can say, okay, Lord, this is what you've put on my plate, and now I'm gonna do it well and to the best of my ability. So I've decided that that's the route I'm gonna take, and I gotta feed these people anyway, my little kids anyway, gotta feed my husband, gotta feed my kids, may as well take this blessing of having 2 additional people at our table and say, all right, it's a party and we're going to put forth the best effort every chance we get, and so most nights we do. Some nights we are still wiping lunch down from the table and not putting a tablecloth down because we've got red spaghetti sauce going at dinner, and that happens too. But for the most part, we've been trying to spruce up our weeknight dinners and make it, you know, make it an enjoyable experience start to finish. Next, speaking of sprucing things up, I'm having a pink moment. If you can't tell by my nails, look how cute my nails look right now. My nail girl, she's really great, and so instead of going on Pinterest, I just started going on her own nail page and looking at some of her designs, and I saw these and I just loved them, and so it's kicked off this whole like pink mindset for me. And so Amazon must know that because it's been promoting all sorts of like very feminine things to me. So I decided to spruce up my car because John never drives my car. He always only drives his truck. And Bella is driving now, so she's the other driver in my car, so it's just a girl's car through and through. So I grabbed a bunch of fun little pink details, but not so much pink that if John does drive my car, he's ashamed of it. It's just a touch. Because I'm in the car so much, it just makes it fun, right? It just makes it a little more enjoyable. So I got a bunch of pink iPhone and iPad chargers. I got like 8 of these little pink hooks to put on the back of the headrest so that people can hang purses and bags and garment bags for dance comps and things like that. This is a fun find. So John and I are the worst people to buy nice sunglasses because we lose them or break them. John has lost, don't judge us or him, he has lost 3 pair of Costas in the ocean in the last year and a half. But then we're like, this pair we won't lose. This thing we won't lose. We're very loyal to the brand, but we need all the help we can get as far as keeping them on our heads and intact. So I've been doing really good. The last pair that he got for me are glass. And so I'm more scared than I've ever been to drop them or lose them, or my last pair got all banged up because I just would like set them down in my center console, and then we're going through and looking for things and they're getting all scratched up. They have a good replacement policy for fixing things, like replacing your lenses and things like that for a fraction of the cost, but the glass ones I'm kind of scared of. So I grabbed these. These are little sunglass holders that you put on your mirror, and then you just use the little magnet to keep your sunglasses up and out of the way. And so that has been really great. As long as I can remember to not wear them on my head into my house and actually put them here, they are safe. And so I got these for me, and then I didn't get a pink set, but I got a black set for John's truck because I do ride in his truck on date night. So gotta keep that there as well. And then this is where it all started. These are so cute, right? My kids have allergies, I do not. And so I always forget, because it's not me, to put Kleenex in my car, and so they're always using Chick-fil-A napkins, which are tougher. And so I grabbed these for them, these like cup holder tissue holders. And so I was looking for some. This is how it all started. I'm remembering it now. I was looking for some, saw these cute pink floral ones, and then I was like, that's cute. I need all the pink things for my girl's car now. So these are really cute and just add a little spark of joy into my car. Next, we're gonna go with another pink thing. This Melissa and Doug sprinkler, we've had this same one like a few times. Nothing lasts well outside in Florida, so we pretty much need to reinvest in like sprinklers and pool floats and things like that every summer because things just get used. But Josephine, we've been doing a lot of yard work. We're getting a new fence right now, and then we're doing all these new plants around the fence, and then all sorts of stuff. Everything outside for some reason is happening at the same time. Garage door stuff and brick being redone on the front and all sorts of stuff. So we've been outside preparing for people or getting things done. And Josephine, she loves the pool, but if I'm working and John's working, then she has to stay with us. Obviously she can't go in the pool with the kids. And so I thought this little sprinkler would be fun for her to play with while we're out doing yard work and she wants to be in the water. And so it's a Melissa and Doug sprinkler. It's normally like $20-something, but it is currently on sale, and hopefully when I put this video up, it's still on sale for $9. So a nice little spring find for those of you who would like to have a little sprinkler for your little ones this year. Well, here's another, let me see, this is a little big. Let me see if I can show you this. This was worth buying 6 of. I essentially got one of these for everyone in the house. that is a shoe holder for under the bed. So we needed good shoe storage, and the shoe racks that we would keep at our front door, because again, Florida, it's just the heat is hard on things, and it's so hot here for so long. So I got these so everyone can still just take their shoes off when they get home, but then carry them to these shoe holders. And it's especially nice for things like sneakers that I only wear with certain outfits, or dress shoes that I don't really pull out often. And a lot of times things will just get mixed up in my closet, and then I'm like looking for a shoe for date night and it's under a boot and it's all over the place because I don't keep my things organized well. These are perfect. They fit under the bed and then they zip up, so it just keeps everything tucked away. So I got set for each of my boys, and then my older daughter, and then John and I each have 2 sets because each compartment only holds like 1 sneaker. So that's been great, and it's been a nice way to keep shoes out of the way, tucked right under the bed, without the hanging shoe racks, because if your kids share rooms and there's only 1 door, you can only fit so many shoes on a hanging shoe rack. So those were great, and I believe they came in 2 packs. Because I bought a few sets of them, but those have been a really nice storage solution for us. And then I have a couple more things here to show you, and I thought you guys might enjoy. So first, this, let's see, we'll do swimsuits. Because I know swimsuits are good quality swimsuits are hard to come by. So this swimsuit here is super cute. Just a plain 1-piece swimsuit. It's got this little like cutout here. So it's just the only one little place I want to cut out, you know? And then the cups are nice and solid, which is really helpful when you're chasing kids around the beach. And it's like one of those, I believe it's one of those like tummy control swimsuits, which is also helpful when you're chasing kids around the beach. But it's really cute, bright pink. Again, I guess that's the color of the summer for me. And I really like it. And I did go up a size. No, I bought it true to size on that one. Okay, so this is the other swimsuit that I grabbed. Still 1-piece, still got good coverage, still able to chase my babies around the beach, but got a little sass, 1 little cutout right here. This one was more on the, like, because of the height of it, I'm 5'7", and so I feel like sometimes 1-pieces are a little funky when I'm like trying to stretch it up here a little bit, but then I don't want it riding up. Maybe I have like a longer torso, I don't know. But this was a little closer to, should I have gone up a size? But I decided ultimately to keep this one, and I like this one too. So I will link both of these down below because both of these were hits, and I usually have a lot of misses when I order swimsuits online, but these were both good finds for 1-pieces. And then the last thing that I grabbed a couple of for this summer was this blouse. I wore this in one of my recent videos. I got in a couple of colors. It's very light, very loose. I should have probably gone down a size in this one just because of how loose it was, but I kind of like the way that that looks. But it's also, it's like the sleeves come down almost to my elbow, I would say. So it's nice for like Bible study or church. If I want to wear like white slacks to church, it's a perfect top for it. Not too casual, kind of nice, but very comfortable, very light for summer. So I grabbed a couple of them, and they're really cute. I like them. I'll be wearing them a lot this summer. Probably because it's from Amazon, it's probably not the best quality in the world, so it might be like a this summer, next summer top, and then we're done. But I did need a few more things that are semi-nursing friendly because I'm still nursing my toddler, not consistently though, and I don't want to just keep investing in like button-down tops because hopefully we'll be weaning her this summer or so. So it's loose enough that if I like wear a cami, I can just pull it up and nurse her, but it's also just cute all the time. So I believe, oh no, I told you there was one more thing. Okay, here's my big ticket item. Ready? I got a popcorn machine. So it's so cute. Let me see if I can loosen this up, and there we go. Look how cute that is. It's this cute little classic vintagey popcorn machine, and I actually wanted the black one for a really long time, and then I saw that they make this cute white one now, and I was sold. But basically, we have family movie night, and my dad and sister also come over for that, and it's like pizza movie night. My kids will like try their hardest to not make plans on Friday night so we can have pizza movie night. And during football and cheer season, when they have games on Friday nights, we move movie night to Saturday because it's such a thing here at our house. And my daughter, who has started looking at colleges, has recently made the comment like, well, I do hope I'm still like within a couple hours of home because I still want to come home on pizza movie nights. And then I was like, oh, I love that it's been such a consistent thing for our kids. It's just such a exhale at the end of a week that she thinks, when she actually goes to school, she probably won't want to, but that she thinks she wants to come home for family movie night. So I've been wanting one of these for a while. I think it was like around $250. I had always seen good reviews on them, and I would read the reviews to see if it was really worth it, if it was gonna break in like a couple of weeks. But now that we're feeding so many people on Friday nights, I was like, this is finally worth it. Maybe not so much worth it when my kids were all toddlers and like eating a half a cup of popcorn at a time. But now as they like go and refill their bowls during the movie night, now we have like tons of birthday parties and get-togethers and home group and all sorts of things at our house that I feel like would be worth having this. We went for it. I asked John, I was like, do you think this is worth it? He's like, that is really fun. We should definitely get it. So it wasn't even, I do think that it's a fair cost. I think $250 is great for this. I actually would have expected it to be a little bit more, but more so the size of it. And like, that is an investment of space. So do we want this sitting somewhere in our house? Will we use it a lot? We've had it for a couple of months now, and we have used it probably twice a week, just for having friends over and for our family movie nights and things like that. I can only imagine that in the summertime when everyone's over here swimming all the time, that it will be used every day. And I know that especially during like summer storms, we always watch like a show or a documentary in the afternoon. We're big on that in the summertime. I think that reading during storms, watching documentaries during storms, cozy time in the summer, I think it'll still be used quite a bit this summer. So this is a really fun find. It is my new personality. Having a popcorn machine is my new personality. I keep like, my sister just had her birthday, and so I bought like cute, you know, themed popcorn containers for us to use the popcorn machine, made it the main event. That should wear off eventually, but as of right now, if you come over, I'm gonna talk about my popcorn machine. And we're probably gonna have some sort of themed popcorn. It also has a little candy dispenser, which Josephine figured out. So as you can see, there are peanuts, but there's no M&Ms or Reese's Pieces anymore. We even took the little handles off, the little tabs, so that she couldn't twist it, but she figured out how to like, weasel it on there enough just to get the candy out. So we may or may not be filling that candy component this summer. We'll see. We have to wait till she's a little bit older and a little bit more obedient. But yeah, we don't have a microwave, and so popcorn isn't something that, unless I like pull the air popper out and then make 6 batches, we don't usually have popcorn that much. So it's been a really fun thing for us to have, and it's pretty, it's cute. So those are my fun Amazon finds lately. I hope that was worth the wait. Sorry that I haven't done one lately, but like I said, we just haven't done a ton of extra ordering outside of like holidays. So if you saw my Easter video, then you basically saw everything that I had purchased in the springtime up until that point. So hope it was worth the wait. Let me know what some of your favorite Amazon finds have been lately in the comments down below. And like I said, I will link most of this in the description box down below. Bye guys.